To you the world is such a warm and undiscovered place. You greet the world with open arms and spaghetti on your face. I read you fairy tales and I grasp for something I've misplaced. But Julia, our time grows short. You gotta be in bed by 8. Well, Julia, it's time for bed. Don't do as I've done, do as I've said. You say your prayers, and I'll say mine too. That only my good will get passed on to you. Well, I thought your dad was rushing things when he first told me about you. 'Cause we're still kids ourselves, I thought, and for me, I guess that's true. But now I see our friendship changing into something new. I'm stuck between a boy and the man your father turned into. Well, Julia, it's time for bed. Don't do as I've done, do as I've said. You say your prayers, and I'll say mine too. That only my good will get passed on to you. Show me your perfect world again. And we'll close our eyes together and pretend that life is something we can understand. Julia, try not to grow up if you can. Well, Julia, it's time for bed. Don't do as I've done, do as I've said. You say your prayers, and I'll say mine too. That only my good will get passed on to you. That only my good will get passed on to you. Welcome everybody to the live stream. It's going to be a great night. We're going to talk about what is a bunkie. It's really Bunkie 101. Whether you've been following Bunkie Life for years, or whether you just entered our Win a Bunkie contest from Michigan, we want to welcome you. And I also want to say, what would you have referred to a bunkie as before you heard about Bunkie Life? What would you, if someone said, hey, look at that bunkie over there, what would you expect them to be pointing at? I'll be right back after a short message from myself. Hi, I'm David Fraser, founder of Bunkie Life. We're in the building industry, but what we're famous for are small log cabin kits called bunkies that can be easily built in a weekend without needing any special skills, tools, or second mortgages. Ultimately, we help our clients create extra space for meaningful connection. Yes, we help our clients get a cool bunkie, but if you think it's just about the bunkie, you've already missed the point. Really, what this is about is creating the space and time for more meaningful connection. Having a bunkie is just part of that journey.
Mary just mentioned Bunkie Life family, and I really feel like something like this and just the whole experience is we did more than just buy a bunkie.
It's not just about the space, but what happens in the space, how it enables more connection. It allows you to spend that quality time with friends and family. It allows you to be there for each other in both senses of the phrase.
Merry Christmas!
Our family realized this when we were going through a tough time. We needed our family beside us. We had created that extra space with our own bunkie in our own backyard, and we realized how truly important it is to have the whole family together. Bunkie Life is the market leader in educational videos and content as we pioneer this growing industry. Our goal is to be the go-to source for fun, friendly, and helpful advice for families, whether they buy from us or not. Our core offering is an easy to build or built for you Bunkie kit. This helps our clients quickly and easily create extra space without any building experience. We're proudly a Canadian-made family business right here in Ontario. Our Bunkie is often the difference between that friend or family member coming to visit or not, being there for each other or not. The reason we do this is we believe family comes first. And when it comes to being there for each other, there are no do-overs. That's one of the reasons we've partnered with Ronald McDonald House Charities in their goal of keeping families close. Because ultimately, we want to help build a world where families everywhere have a place to unite, unwind, and unplug. We've committed to donating a night's stay at a Ronald McDonald House for every Bunkie we sell. Hey guys, I brought you this huge novelty check. Check it out.
Oh my gosh!
There you go.
David, this is incredible!
And as of the end of 2023, our team and our Bunkie Life community have been proud to donate close to $200,000. I get up every morning excited to help families create extra space for meaningful connection. Thanks so much for listening, and I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, so we're super excited to be talking about what is a Bunkie today. And if you want to comment below, what you'd call a Bunkie, I can see everybody's chats. We got people from Facebook, Mount Pleasant. Welcome, Jill Irving. We got people from all over the place. So I'm going to read in the comments as we go. And we'll actually have time at the end of this, at the end of the live stream, to just do question and answers about any Bunkie related questions that you may have. So I'm here for you. In the meantime, though, I'm going to get to, what's Bunkie Life all about and what is a Bunkie ultimately? And what's the big deal? Why are they so great? So we'll talk briefly about that. And then, of course, who does a Bunkie serve, right? Who is the type of person that could benefit from a Bunkie? We've got tons and tons of clients all across Canada and a growing number of people in Michigan as well. And we're just excited to talk about that possibility. So we'll talk about kind of generally what is a Bunkie tonight. And then, of course, there's other live streams as we get closer to the end of our contest, where we're giving away our amazing Hideaway Bunkie. That'll be Thursday, March 21st, where I'll be live like this announcing. And also, tonight, thanks for tuning in live, because you actually are going to get extra chances to win for tuning in. And I'll talk about that briefly in just a second. So, that's our agenda. We'll talk about Bunkie Life, what is a Bunkie, and then I actually have a little quick video that we prepared where I asked people on the street, what is a Bunkie, and got their feedback. But before we get to that, comment below, what would you think of if you heard a Bunkie prior to meeting Bunkie Life? I'd love to see the comments, okay? So let's get to it. Let's talk a little bit about how you can get extra points for watching tonight. Or if you're watching the live stream replay, same thing will apply. So here's how to get your extra chances to win. I'll do this. I'll go on the actual website and show you, okay? So first thing you got to watch, so you check. You got to listen. At some point in tonight's live stream, I'm going to say a code word. And I'll say, the code word is, and then I'll say it, okay? So you got to listen for that, stay attentive, and listen for that code word. Once you get it, write it down, or just remember it, and then you're going to head to our contest scoreboard, which I'll show you in just a second, and find the purple button that says watch live stream number 1. That's tonight, and enter the code word under the button after you click the button. Okay, so that's basically the idea. I'll show you exactly how to do that. In fact, I might just do that right now. So if I go to share my screen, boom. Okay, so if you go see here, you can use any browser, you can do it on your phone, whatever it is, but you got to go to bunkielife.com/bunkie-contest-scoreboard. And at the very top, it should say something like, congratulations, you entered to win the contest. Great. So by entering to win, you get a certain number of chances. I think it's 50. But you can increase your number of chances to win by doing the actions below. Now, the prize is drawn randomly, so it's not most points wins. It's whoever's ballot is picked. So the more chances you have to win, the better your odds are. So right now, you'll notice I've done some of the things. I've watched the Dragon's Den, so there's no more points there. But I want to to do the watch the live stream. So this is the purple button. I just added it about an hour ago. And so you're going to click on this watch live stream number 1, Bunkies 101. That's the one you're currently watching right now. And you're going to click on it. And then it'll say, watch it here. So you have to click on this little link here. But you're already watching it live, so that's fine. You don't need to do that per se. And then you're going to enter the code word in right here. So once I say the code word, you're going to type it in. That's not the code word, but once you do, you click there, you click this little button, and it will give you that 250 points just for watching tonight's live stream, guys. That's fantastic. Okay, so that's how you do that. And I will, if you have any questions about that, you can address it later. But that's the step that you'll take as soon as the live stream ends and you get the code word from me. That's what you do. All right. Also, I would humbly ask if you could you share this live stream with others? It would mean just the world to me. If you could tap share, if there's a share button on your platform you're streaming in from, it would be fantastic. Get the word out to other Michiganders as well that we're giving a bunkie away. Okay. So before we get into the presentation, I want to film this quick video or share this quick video we filmed. So I went in and asked people, what the heck's a bunkie? And I'll be honest, not a lot of people knew what it was. And also I asked them questions about Michigan and I asked them questions about Canada just to see what's the general knowledge here like. So it's a very biased sample. I went to the University of Michigan, but here's the video. What is a bunkie? We're here at the University of Michigan. We want to find out what people here think what a bunkie is, and we're asking a few other questions about Ontario and Michigan and Canada, see what they say. And I'm saying you can win cash. So they get to choose. If they get all the questions right, they get to choose a $1 American or $5 Canadian. Let's see what they choose. We're from Canada.
Oh, okay.
You guys are Michiganders?
Yes, we are.
What's your names?
I'm Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
I'm Gabe.
Ava.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Troy, Michigan.
Darren.
Hey, Darren.
I'm Julia.
Farmington Hills, Michigan.
Farmington Hills. Where are you from?
West Bloomfield, Michigan.
First question, and maybe you can collaborate on the answer. What is the capital of Michigan?
Lansing.
I'm not from Michigan. I'm cool with that.
Lansing.
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 Nailed it. Lansing is the right answer. Okay, what's the capital of Ontario? Gabe.
I don't know. Ethan.
It's a city. It's a capital.
No. I'm not sure.
Toronto.
Nailed it.
Oh.
Okay, that's your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Just say Toronto.
Toronto.
Toronto's the right answer. Fantastic. Okay, it's Toronto.
I should have said that.
Okay,
These sound stupid.
what is the national, or what is like the state bird or animal of Michigan?
Robin.
Could be a bird.
Robin.
Oh, it's the Red Robin.
Robin, nailed it. Fantastic. You guys are on a roll. Okay. What is the national animal of all of Canada?
Wait. Let me just think about this for a second. I have no idea, but I'm gonna come with an educated guess.
A moose.
It's gotta be like a moose or something.
I can get behind that.
It's not a deer.
Ooh.
Might start with a B.
What do you think, Julia?
Might build his home in the water out of trees. That's right, beaver. Fantastic. The beaver. Okay, no worries. It was the beaver.
Oh.
Okay, last question, final one. What is a bunkie?
No clue.
A bunkie?
A bunkie?
What?
B-U-N-K-I-E. What is it? No idea? Want to take a guess at it?
Somebody who lives in a bunk.
Someone who lives in a bunk.
Slang for bunk bed.
I'm gonna say another word for chill.
Someone that lives in like a cabin.
It is a cabin. Fantastic. Okay, close enough, Michiganders. It's a log cabin.
A small log cabin?
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
that's pretty chill.
Okay, so here's the deal. You can choose. Okay, this is also a skill testing question. Would you choose $1 American or $5 Canadian?
I remember that exchange rate. What do you think?
This stuff is more expensive there.
I think 5. I think it was like a quick, like 3/4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but I think it's like.
This is a smart guy. You're in that? Okay, $5 Canadian. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for that. Yeah. Okay, have a great day. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I can't give you any cash, but you did a great job.
I
Appreciate
appreciate
the
it.
effort. I really appreciate the answers. Unfortunately, I can't award you up to $5 Canadian, but you did a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we found out that we have quite the educational gap there in Michigan. Not Michiganders have an educational gap. We need to educate Michiganders. So if you're there and you're from Michigan, you now know you, by the end of this presentation, will know definitively what a bunkie truly is. So your goal is to be the evangelist to the rest of the MIT and the UP of what the heck it is, because people did not know what a bunkie was, folks, obviously. So let's get into that today. That's today's presentation. What is a bunkie? A bunkie. Okay, so this is my little quick presentation on what a bunkie is. Can you guys see that okay? All right. You can still hear me okay, hopefully as well. All right, so what is a bunkie? Well, I'll talk a little bit about Bunkie Life. So we are a small family business just outside of Toronto, Canada, but we ship all over North America, mostly to Ontario, Michigan, and places near us. But we've actually manufactured and shipped stuff to, I think, even more states than are on this dot now. So we've gone to Texas now, Carolinas. So yes, Bunkie Life is spreading all over North America. Some things we're proud of. We're featured on HGTV's Family Home Overhaul and City TV's Made Right Here, as well as CBC's Dragon's Den. It's kind of like, for the Americans in the crowd, kind of like Shark Tank. I've also published Bunkie Life Extra Space, which is a great book with a lot of client stories and our family's journey. And also the Bunkie Life Connection cards, which are your standard pack of playing cards with a thought-provoking question on all 52 cards. We also raised almost $200,000 towards Ronald McDonald House, and we've done over 11 Make-A-Wish builds. But ultimately, the thing we're most proud of are the successes of our Bunkie Life clients, people that have built extra space for meaningful connection with their friends and family. Now, where did Bunkie Life start? Well, we started by running out of space. We came with a situation where are we going to put our mom? That's my wife and I and my daughter, Eevee, who's now 10. And we had no more bedrooms once she came along. It was where are we going to put my mom and dad, who lived close to Port Huron, Michigan, on the Canadian side, in Sarnia, and Carrie's parents as well. They live just outside of on the Windsor side of Detroit, so they're on the Canadian side, just across the border. So we built our first bunkie in 2015. And that's me and my father-in-law and my father building our first bunkie. Carrie helped out as well. And then, of course, I started renting them out on Airbnb because I thought these are awesome and people are going to love them. And so the first year we did this bunkie here, but then from there it really escalated. So we started renting them out, and I built a bunch more, and people were loving it, and we're getting 5-star reviews, and people from all over the world were coming to stay with us. And then we decided to formally start Bunkie Life. And the dream was we wanted to help create a world where families everywhere have a place to unite, unwind, and unplug. So now, since then, that time we've gone coast to coast across Canada and the USA. We started our own factory, and we're fortunate enough to be giving a bunkie away in Michigan. So what is a bunkie, though? Let's talk a little bit about that. So the name seems to have originated in Ontario. It's a short form of bunkhouse. So it's pronounced bunkie. It seems to be a Canadian thing, but we're quickly growing into the US as well. So what it kind of means is an extra bedroom. Generally, a bunkie doesn't have a washroom or kitchen, but sometimes people add a washroom or kitchen to their bunkies. They're usually small enough in most areas where you don't need a permit. So think of it like an extra bolt-on bedroom in the backyard. A lot of times people are using them at the family cottage. And what's the big deal about these bunkies? Well, I think a big plus for the bunkies is they're very easy to build. So we have families, just like our family, who put them together. We make sure that all of the logs are pre-cut. They interlock together really easily. Everything's included. There's no measuring required. You're just basically assembling a large set of Lincoln logs, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. They're quick to build. Even if you're inexperienced, most clients can build a bunkie in a weekend. Here's a little shot of a first-time client building a bunkie and having a great time with their friends and family. So you can see here, basic tools like a level, a hammer, that type of thing, and anybody can put a Bunkie Life bunkie together. We'll talk about how to build in the next live stream, but as an overview, they're a really fun project that most people can figure out in a weekend. And the cool thing about it is they finish beautifully. On the outside, you get a beautiful log cabin look, and on the inside, you get a awesome look as well. And of course, the result is more time and space for what really, truly matters, which is friends and family. Now, who are bunkies for? So oftentimes, our Bunkie Life clients are hardworking small business owners, professionals, people who own a family cottage, and their values are they want to be close to their family. And alternatively, some are buy bunkies that they want to add income. So they, like me, want to have an Airbnb or a short-term rental scenario. So how do we help? Well, first and foremost, if you're live streaming or watching the replay of this, you'll notice we're pretty much the market leaders in educational videos and content. We want to help people understand what their options are. A lot of times prior to hearing about bunkies, they think, oh, I don't have enough money for a renovation, or I don't want to do this big crazy project. So we want to help people through the planning and the thinking about it process. And we want to be the go-to trusted source of information, whether or not they end up buying from us. And of course, we're famous for our easy to build bunkie kit. Beautiful on the inside and the out, easily built in a weekend without needing a permit in most places, and they're inexpensive enough that you don't need a second mortgage. We also offer a built-for-you bunkie. So we have a large and growing list of Bunkie Life installers who can handle everything if you just need someone to come in and do it all for you. And they're available kind of as is with 3-season, but you can add some insulation and get them up to a 4-season scenario in most places in North America. Ultimately, though, we give our clients quality time with the people who matter most. Because really, we're in the business of helping families create extra space for meaningful connection. We also have a really awesome Bunkie Life community. So a private group of over, I think, 1,500 people now. People all across North America who have purchased a bunkie and they're interested in giving back in some way or just helping each other. It's a really active group and a really uplifting, encouraging group as well. So that's what bunkies are and what Bunkie Life's all about, and that's basically my presentation tonight about bunkies. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen, and what I want to do, of course, is talk about what's coming up, and then we'll get to questions. So if you got questions about bunkies, my daughter Eevee might even pop in and answer some questions too. So, okay. Before we get to that, though, if you're participating in the Michigan-only Bunkie Life contest, you're going to head to bunkielife.com/bunkie contest scoreboard. That's where you'll be able to earn extra chances to win and see what's happening during the contest. That is on from now until Thursday, March 21st. So don't sleep on that. Check out that website there if you haven't already. And I also want to talk a little bit about what's coming up. So tonight, this is the live stream schedule over the next few days that's happening between when we win. So tonight, Sunday the 10th, you're watching it live. This is Bunkies 101. What is a bunkie? And that's our first live stream. And then on Tuesday, so 2 days from now, we'll talk about how to build your bunkie. So it's all questions about build-related things. And then on Thursday the 14th, that's this coming Thursday, we'll talk about what it's like to be a Bunkie Lifer. And then Sunday, I have a live stream presentation called Why We Do This. And then on Tuesday, there's a bonus live stream for anyone who's interested in what I did and what other clients have done, but how to earn extra income from a bunkie. You can tune in on Tuesday, the 19th. And then, of course, Thursday, a mere 2 weeks away. No, not even. It's less than 2 weeks away. It's like 11 days away. The grand prize winner will be announced, and then we're going to have a little Michigan-only sale, just for people from Michigan, which will run for about a week. All right, so that's kind of the what's happening next thing there. So, do you have questions? If you do, I am here. My daughter Eevee is also here, so we're going to get her involved. You want to grab a stool?
No.
Yeah, you're going to be too short.
I'm tall.
Yes, you're going to be too short. Okay.
I'm tall.
When I zoom this in, people are not going to. Okay, Let's zoom in here. Okay. Hey, grab a stool. Or you can just maybe stand right here.
Now I'm too tall.
Now you're too low here. That's why I have a stool. Okay. All right. Stand right here, my love. All right. Well, for those who don't recognize Eevee, she is 10 years old. She is happy to answer any questions you have. So we're going to answer questions tonight. The topic, of course, is what is a bunkie? So any questions people have about bunkies, what do people use them for? Anybody that has questions about building a bunkie, I'm going to say please save that for Tuesday night, right? So 2 days from now?
Yeah.
But if there's questions about how to build, that sort of thing, that's what we're here for. So people are saying hello, Eevee, and let's get into it. Okay. All right. Someone's saying March 21st is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Oh, some people are asking, can the winner upgrade to a bigger bunkie and pay the difference? What do you think? If they win the bunkie, can they get a bigger one?
If they're paying for the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Eevee will allow it. Fantastic. Okay, good question. Some people are asking, how much does it cost to ship? This probably you won't know yet.
I don't know this yet, guys. I'm more of a video person.
Okay, so
just squeeze out the information from my dad.
Okay, so I'll squeeze it out of me. We can get to Bay City is one of the areas that we kind of use as a hub. So Bay City, I think, is about $1,000 to get there, and then we can get to Marquette in the Upper Peninsula for roughly $1,200. So you can pick up on one of those two locations, or we can ship right to your door for an additional fee. That's kind of the worst case scenario you're looking at. You can also pick it up from our factory in Rockwood for free.
Yeah.
Some Michiganders have done that. Like Tiny House Tom came and visited us a couple times. Deborah asked, do you only do a certain size of bunkie?
No, we do tons of sizes. And with loft and without lofts, and yeah, we do different sizes. That's why they all have different names. For example, the sauna is different from the Red Roof.
Yeah, the Weekender.
Haven.
Yeah.
Or whatever, because the sauna is like small and the Haven's a lot bigger, and yeah.
Okay, so yeah, basically, short answer is we got lots of different sizes. They all tend to be smaller, like they're not like a full house sizes, but we do have a number of different sizes. So Deborah, if you want something specific, you can email us. Maybe we can make it work. Do you have an option for a wider door? David Freeman asks.
No, currently we do not. But if 100% needed, I mean, we might be able to like trim it down a bit. Not very much, though. It'd be hard to put like, the hinge
David,
in.
I would suggest,
No,
shoot me an email, david@bunkielife.com, with what you're specifically trying to pull off. We can sometimes do custom stuff with doors. Oftentimes it might not be cost effective, but we can entertain the idea for you.
Yeah, sorry.
So Marnie asks, where do you go to the bathroom with a bunkie?
Oh, well.
So she's asking about bathroom.
Okay. Well, I don't know if she's asking about the factory or bunkie, so I'm gonna answer both questions, and you're gonna not talk while I'm talking. This is what happens. Dad talks over me. Anyways, so if you're talking about the factory, it's just in the door, straight to the right, I think.
Yeah.
The bathrooms are there, but if you're talking about a bunkie, you can install one. It's just really difficult. I don't actually know anything about installing bathrooms or things, but I think it would be a little bit hard.
Yeah, some people have installed bathrooms. We also sell a little bathroom bunkie. It's a small little one.
Yeah, but it doesn't come with anything attached.
Yeah, we just sell the shell, and then people can add what they want. So we have
bathroom bunkies are also not 100% used for bathrooms. It can be used for sheds, anything. Just don't mind the name.
Yeah. Okay. So short answer is you can install a bathroom into a bunkie, or you can get a bathroom bunkie. Mama Nika says, can electrical be run in a bunkie? Do you have any bunkies with electricity in them?
Well, currently we don't.
We do.
Well, actually, yeah, we do. Yes, you can electrical in them, and yeah, you definitely. Well, let's just stick with that. I'm not the best at these things.
Okay. That says, I love Eevee. Hearts.
Thank you.
Oh, Leah says, how do we get points for watching this live? I explained it earlier, but basically, Eevee will mention a special word, and maybe I'll mention it, and then you're going to go to the Bunkie Life website and go to the contest scoreboard, and enter that word. Okay?
What word is it?
We don't know. We haven't told them yet.
Okay. Can I pick a random word?
Maybe later.
Okay, guys, I'll pick
Okay.
a random word later.
Okay. Do your bunkies have do your bunnies have a loft?
Well, our bunnies don't have a loft. We don't have any bunnies. But if you're talking about our bunkies, yes, you can buy bunkies with a loft.
Okay. Check out the Haven and the Weekender. Those are the monkeys.
We also have other ones.
Hi, is this contest open in Nova Scotia or just the USA? Actually, it's open to Michigan only. So if you're not from Michigan, unfortunately, this particular contest is not for you. But
we do have other contests.
we will do maybe. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Maybe not today. It might be like
Maybe not
next
tomorrow,
week.
but someday.
But
Someday soon.
Dad. Anyways, it will be, but we have contests constantly happening. So, if there's another holiday coming up,
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay. We'd love to hear your daughter's opinion of a bunkie. What do you love most?
I really like how it's just like a tiny house, and I've actually tried to get my dad to give me a bunkie. He wants to make me pay like $5,000 for it, and well, I mean, I just love the little extra space for family bonding and connection.
Okay, awesome. Good answer. Okay, and that was Nancy had a similar question there, so we did answer it.
We will look at Nancy's questions first, though.
Yeah, Samantha says, "What do you recommend to build on?" Samantha, we're going to answer that question in 2 days on Tuesday, under how to build.
Sorry about it.
Yeah.
Make sure to tune in then, though.
Okay, same with those kind of questions.
Got it.
Hi, Eevee. I have a 10-year-old son too. I have a 10-year-old too. She wants to know what your favorite activities are to do in the bunkie.
Okay, you're gonna call me crazy for this, but in the bunkie, some of the bunkies that we have, I love climbing up on the ladder, jumping onto the bed.
Right. So in the Weekender bunkie, we still have it, a queen bed, and the ladder's in front of it. So you jump we started on like 2 rungs, then jump on the bed, then 3 rungs, then 4 rungs. Next thing you're jumping from the top of the loft.
And it's just so
That's
fun.
not something that Mom particularly loved, but it was very fun.
Yeah, and there was like 0% chance you're gonna land on the floor because the ladder was like this big before the.
This is a good comment. Dawn says, "Evie needs a pay raise. Smart girl."
He pays me enough. He pays me enough. I get paid a lot.
Okay. Some people asking about how to insulate a bunkie. So we'll talk a little bit about that and how to build. But it's quite easy to do. If you type in, go on our website, click on frequently asked questions, and there's insulation guides, how to do the roof, how to do the floor. That's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's like, "You got told, Dad." LOL. From Jane Cooper.
Oh my god.
Where's the location for the site? If you go to bunkielife.com, you can see our website. We also have a factory in Rockwood, Ontario. Can a bunkie come solar powered enabled? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. There's lots of good solar panel kits you can add. We have one on one of our bunkies.
Mm. Next question.
Thanks, Evie. I'm Nicole. Good answer. They're loving it. She is doing a great job.
Hooray.
She's so cute. No real positive comments about me.
Cute.
But I guess. Evie is doing great. I don't know. She has such a cute personality. Someone said evil. Okay, yeah, I agree, Elizabeth Ann. Evil. Evie, I think Dad should get you bunnies for helping him. I don't know. Would you want bunnies?
No, but I would like a bunkie if that was me.
Someone says, "Go Blue, the great Mitten State."
I don't know what that means.
That means they're cheering for the University of Michigan's football team, or just University of Michigan's team, I believe.
Well, go on. Hope you
Sandy
guys
Lee
win.
in all caps says, "Am I able to come to Rockwood, Ontario and see your bunkies?"
Yes!
Yeah, we do tours. You go to bunkielife.com/tours. Let me put that link up.
And on some days, just show up. We really don't mind.
We try, yeah. So we do tours from really Tuesday to Saturday. We try not to do Sundays and Mondays if we can avoid them. bunkielife.com/tours. Book one in advance would be awesome. Yeah, especially if you're coming from Michigan, that would be advised. Okay. bunkielife.com/tours. Okay. Any ideas when we'll do the next Michigan contest? Well, we have one right now, Leah. It's on right now. So I don't think that much farther ahead, but right now is the answer to the question. And it ends March 21st. So if you haven't already entered it right now because it's on now.
Don't miss it.
How many people does it take to put them together? Can it be done with 3 people? Yes. It can be done with 2.
And
But 3, it's
sometimes
good to have
1.
3. Not 1. No, I would
yeah.
not recommend 1.
Well, you can get it done with 1.
If you're going to do it, really, it's a 2-person job at the minimum.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you can get it done with 1. It
People
would just be a
have-
little bit harder.
It's not even harder.
And it would take longer. Be quiet.
It's not doable.
And let me talk.
For insurance reasons,
Let
I
me
have to say 2.
talk! Well, so it can be done with 1 person. It is quite difficult.
Disclaimer, no.
With the might tools. But it is advised to do 2 people and 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, 100 people. That's, more people than 2, that always helps.
Okay, good answer, but you need 2 people.
Don't listen
You're
to
doing a great job, Lisa Bowen
her.
says. She's adorable. A bunkie would be so fun on our property up north. We can bond at a bunkie away from the bears.
Then definitely join this contest and try to win this bunkie or buy one in the sale.
Oh, here's a good question. I came in late, but can I ask if a Hideaway would be comfortable for my 6'4" son-in-law? Yes. The Hideaway's got quite a high roof. He'll probably have to duck to get in the door. I don't know if it's 7 feet tall. But other than that, it's very good headroom for the tall among us. I'm 6 foot and I've got tons and tons of headroom. But even like 6'5" guys are very comfortable in the Hideaway. Hi, Eevee. I'm located in Michigan. My birthday is on the 23rd. I would love to win this for my birthday.
Well, I hope you do.
What is the most unusual thing you've seen a bunkie used for?
Oh, a house.
Well, people do some. A small group of people do live in their bunkies.
Yeah, like Dan.
Dan, yeah, Dan's a great guy.
Yeah.
Some people were using it at their alpaca farm to sell socks. That was pretty cool. Oh, there's an Airbnb where you go and you stay in their bunkie, they have a little summer cabin, and then there's goats. So the goats are eating grass and like playing around you, and you're staying in this bunkie and you're playing with the goats. Goat farm.
Maybe
Airbnb.
next question.
Okay. Do you sell the solar kit bunkie? We don't sell it, but we can make some recommendations.
Yeah.
Free toque with every purchase. That's great. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think we're doing that.
I'm not sure we're doing that. Can siding be used for adding insulation? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I entered last year. Maybe this will be my lucky year.
Well, what year is it?
2024.
Maybe.
Any discounts for buying multiple bunkies? Mama Casardi asks.
Not usually, but we sometimes do make deals like this, and you just gotta talk with Dad and me and our sales team, especially my mom.
Disclaimer: Eevee's not able to give discounts. She's not currently an owner of the company. Maybe one day.
I will be soon.
How do they do in relatively wet, shady environments? Ooh, interesting question, Randolph.
Well, most bunkies are fine in that weather. For example, usually the bunkie can stay dry. Doesn't really need to be sealed or something. And it might be kind of hard to build it if it's wet though. So shady, what does a bunkie need to hide in the sun or something? No, shady's fine. It's just wet that we're a little bit worried about building it on. For if the ground gets too wet, your bunkie can slide away.
Right. So
Try putting down some type of cement maybe, and then build your bunkie on top of that.
That makes sense. A lot of people are building bunkies by the ocean, so it's pretty wet environment, like out in Nova Scotia or on Vancouver Island. So if you have that scenario where it's going to be wet, I would probably recommend using a really good stain and sealing your corners. Would be my recommendation. Okay. Dad, let her talk. Oh my.
Exactly.
Well, if people gave me some compliments, maybe I'd feel less left out.
Yeah.
Can you connect multiple bunkies together?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, some people have done that. Yeah.
Some people have done that. We do not necessarily do this. You would have to do this yourself, though.
What's the best way to heat and cool the bunkie?
Heaters.
Heaters. There's some really cool mini splits. An American company called Mr. Cool. We have that at our house.
Isn't that the heater thing?
Yeah, it heats and cools.
Exactly.
Which is very nice. Those
That's
are called
what we
mini
want.
split. If you have electricity, those are good. If you don't have electricity, you can consider maybe a propane heater or a wood burning stove. So lots of different options there. And we'll talk a little bit about that in live streams to come. Which Eevee come to help us build.
It depends on how far the drive
Eevee don't work for free, kids.
Stop it! Yeah.
Eevee will squeeze every last dollar out of you if you hire her.
I will not.
She's been known to not.
I would come. It depends on how far the drive is and how long it would take.
Okay. My Irish wolfhounds could use a bunkies. I think Irish wolfhounds are dogs.
Okay, well, dogs could have a nice bunkie. We also have bunkie dog houses. If you haven't.
We did. I don't think we made a few prototypes. I don't think we're actually gonna sell them though.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Melissa says a bunkie would be wonderful for a mother-in-law's space when she comes to visit. Can plumbing be hooked up as well?
Yes.
Yes. Now make sure you double check with your local authorities because, at least in most places in Canada, if you add plumbing, you're now into acquired land. So just make sure you're complying with your local mafia. What's the final height on your bunkies? It depends on the model. There's a whole range of models and a whole range of heights, but they're all listed on the website. So check out bunkielife.com and you can see each product and what height it comes to. I love the pirate cabin on your website. Oh, the pirate cabin. That was for
I don't know what
that was for a guy that a Make-A-Wish build.
Oh.
Brenda says, "Thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome.
I'd love to spend lots of summertime in the bunkie."
It's a good idea. Nice vacation.
Renee asks, "Can you and should you stain the bunkie?"
Okay, I will answer this. Yes, you can and should stain a bunkie. Staining can help prevent leaks, I'm pretty sure. Looks nice on bunkies. And yeah, all of our bunkies at the factory, if you have not seen, then yeah, they're all stained, most of them. So it's stain
Bottom
a
line is we
bunkie.
recommend staining the bunkie. It's part of the 3 things you'll need to do: stain it, put a finished roof on it, and also put a foundation underneath it. Those are the 3 things. Good questions, though. You're doing great, David. Thank you, Angela. I got 1 fan. You got 27 fans.
Make that 39. I'm kidding.
Okay. Requirements to qualify for financing a bunkie. So go to bunkielife.com/financing and you can apply. It doesn't usually affect your credit. You're too tall. Yeah, that's good. That's it. Dan's bunkie is great. Are there other examples? There's people that live in their bunkies. There's lots.
We can't really think of them off the top of our brain because we don't usually.
There's a good handful of people that are living
But
in
there is
yeah.
a good handful of people.
But it's not for the faint of heart. I hope you watch the Dan videos seriously and make sure you're fully considering that because it's a big deal. It's not really what the bunkies are made for.
Yeah.
Is it hard to put a kitchenette in a bunkie? Nope. Pretty easy.
Not really.
Yeah. A lot of clients do that. Thank you, Eevee, for answering my question.
You're welcome.
Love the live daughter time. Eevee, you're going to be a really good spokesperson. You're already killing it in the sales department.
Hooray! Ching, ching.
Can you have a porch added?
Yes, you can.
Well, we don't make porches right now, but
we don't make porches,
yeah,
but
very
you
easy to
can
do.
have them added. We actually, didn't we have that one bunkie with a porch we just made?
Well, we've added a few at the factory, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just kind of, it's more or less just a deck.
I mean, yeah.
Leah says, "You're such a good dad to let her be part of this live. Young entrepreneur she is. Eevee is definitely an entrepreneur. Always hustling for that dollar." Can you move the bunkie from one location to another? Say you move and you want to take it with you.
Yes, but it would be hard to get it off. If you can, somehow move it on a truck, then, well, I I guess you got it.
So when we filmed for that TV show, Dragon's Den, we built Bunkie in the studio, and then we ended up selling it to one of the dragons. So we had built it, and then we unbuilt it, and then we shipped it to our house, and then we built it there. So it is doable. If you think you might ever move, probably a good idea to build it in such a way where it's easier to disassemble. So I can coach you through that. If it's a serious situation, just let me know. Oh, here's a good question. Kristen says, I'm looking to use one for an office away from my 3 children and all of our animals.
Okay.
What do you think?
It depends on how big you want it. If you want it pretty big with a loft, Haven Ultra.
Okay.
Smaller, try like a Haven
Okay. Rockwood?
and Rockwood.
Rockwood and the Hideaway are awesome offices.
Yeah, those ones are good ones.
Yeah.
What's that one with the slanted roof thing with the art stuff in it?
Oh, are you thinking of the Rockwood?
Is that
Yeah,
the,
it's got the Rockwood. Yeah, that's a great
Okay,
office.
well, the Rockwood is actually a really good office, and it's used as a paint studio in our Bunkie factory. And I really recommend the Rockwood if it's not too big. You should definitely have a tour of it first to make sure that you know what you're looking for. And also, if you're looking for something really big, like a miniature house, Haven Ultra, that's what you want. Okay, next comment.
Yep. Also, we do virtual tours. So let's say you're too far away. Let's say you're like Upper Peninsula, Michigan, or even just you can't drive into Canada. We do virtual tours. I'd say most of our clients are actually just doing a virtual tour. So if you go to bunkielife.com/tours, you have the option of doing an in-person tour, which we'd love to host you here, or you can book an online tour, which is almost as good. We can still chat with you about your issue and Zoom you into the Bunkies or FaceTime or whatever it is. So I would encourage you, if you're at all serious about getting a Bunkie, check that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler asks, what's the weight capacity in a Bunkie and how many people can fit? So it depends on the Bunkie. We've got obviously roughly 10 different models.
We have, I think we have over 10. Anyways, if you include like the hot tubs and whatever. Anyways, so yeah, it depends on what size you get. For example, let's say the Haven Ultra, you could probably, if you're like living in it, 2 people could stay in it. If you're like
Or 4, if it was just like temporary.
yeah, temporarily like 4 people. You really need something to work. You could fit maybe 3 people if we're all sleeping on the floor and couches or something. And for example, like the Haven, that could fit maybe 3 people. Rockwood, 4 people maybe. Like, it depends on what Bunkie, and you should definitely check out the website, look on a virtual tour, and then see what you think, because your estimates are probably going to be close.
Yep, that's a good answer. And the weight capacity, everything's fully engineered, so they should be able to take, like the lofts, for example, are engineered, I think, for 4,000 pounds, and the floors themselves pretty similar. So ideally, they can take any number of guests you can throw in there.
Hey, look,
What are
we
the upgrade options, like lofts, windows, actual rooms, etc.?
I
Want me to answer this one?
don't get what they mean. But
So what can you do to add on to a Bunkie? Can you add on a window?
yes, it is possible. Not very easy though.
Well, actually, I would disagree. It's quite easy. If you want an extra window on a Bunkie, just ask us, or even a door. We can make you an extra window or an extra door since we make them ourselves.
Yes.
And then you just cut a little hole, pop it in. I think it's quite easy.
But it also, you have to make sure you're cutting a right size hole,
Yeah.
and don't forget that you will be paying for the extra things. They don't just come free.
Good answer. Okay. Integrity says, love the young entrepreneurs. This is so awesome. We are getting excited about getting a Bunkie someday. Keep up the great work.
Well, please buy a Bunkie and use, what was it again?
Use code Eevee.
Yeah. Use code Eevee so that I can make money too.
Dollars chilling for the dollar.
Please, please, please.
Okay. Okay. So Kristen said, thank you. That absolutely helps. I think that was an earlier question that she was asking.
Yep.
How many windows and doors are included in a Bunkie? Can you choose placement for these when it's being built? So right now, as all of the different models are on our website, and you can see where all the windows are located. They're not. Basically, when you build the kit, if let's say there's a window on the sidewall, you can usually move it to the other side while you build it, just because you'll have that flexibility while you're building it or while someone's building it for you. If you want to add a window, that's no problem. You can just pop a hole in there. In terms of move it, like say you want to move it into a window 3 inches to the left, that is a custom job, and we usually try to discourage people from that if you can, if you don't have to do that, just because it involves re-engineering the whole kit. So certain things are very easy to do. Adding a new window, moving a window from side to side, that's super simple to do. But moving something, moving a door or window, that can get complicated. So if you could, Cindy, email in with what you're trying to do, and we can advise about the easiest and most cost-effective way to pull that idea off. Renee says, Eevee is like 10 going on 20. What one? Well, smart young lady.
Thank you.
Are you planning on having an office in Michigan? If so, what location are you looking at? So we haven't quite figured that out. It's really only our second year, I guess our third year technically.
So give us more time to think about it.
Yes.
And we will respond to that when we have an alternative answer.
Yeah, maybe we'll send you to Michigan. What do you think?
No way.
No? Okay. Give me our Michigan rep.
Nope. Not unless you pay me for it. I'll take $1,000, please.
We love everything about Bunkies, especially your mission. Great job, and we wish you all continued success. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Wow, I love these. Going to look at the tours. Awesome, Julie. Looking forward to seeing you.
And use code Eevee if you're buying a bunkie, please, 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 please.
Is there a weight capacity for the loft? I think it's 4,000 pounds, Leah. Yeah. Where is your water bottle? I don't have a water bottle.
He doesn't have one. He steals mine, Mom's. And I remember he locked us out of the theater using my water bottle. Dad, I'm going to make you pay me $5 for that.
Okay. What is the best way to winterize the loft bunkie? So I would insulate the roof, and I would also insulate the floor, and also underneath the floor of the loft, which sticks out in front. So I'd insulate that. And that's for most people, that's pretty good for winterizing it, if you're just trying to extend your season. Is Eevee the code word? No.
No. What is the code word?
I don't know. We gotta tell them.
Okay, great. Well, we need a code word now.
Would you suggest a wall fireplace for heat? Like Dan had?
Yes. But don't make sure that the wall fireplace has a back. Otherwise, you're going to set your bunkie on fire.
Yes, make sure you're complying with all building codes and regulations. Eevee, you would love Michigan, especially in Silver Lake. Check it out.
I might.
You would love Michigan, actually. It's awesome. Okay. Could you use spray foam for insulation? We actually did.
Yeah.
We used it on the roof of our Haven Ultra at the factory.
Definitely.
And I also spray foam underneath the loft and underneath the floorboard of the bunkie at our house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Let's keep going.
Okay, I think that we're almost at the end of our questions. If anyone has any further questions, ask now or forever hold your peace.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We need a code word.
Oh, we do need a code word.
Give me and Dad about 10 seconds to discuss.
We're not doing it yet.
Yeah, we need a code word.
I'm not ready.
Okay, I got a code word.
Okay, hold whisper to me. I think that's a good code word. Okay. The code word
Is buttons.
buttons. Buttons. Buttons. Let's keep going. Could you put a bunkie on even ground? Yes. You'll just make sure that when you do that, you bring your foundation up to level. There's lots of different creative ways to do that. And we've got 4 or 5 options we can email you as well. So yes, I've got a bunkie on a hill. I've got a bunkie on a slant. I've got dozens and dozens and dozens of clients that have pulled it off. It's totally doable. That'll be about 1,000. The code, okay. Renee asks, why is the code word buttons?
Because it was the only thing I could think of, and I was looking at Dad's shirt buttons.
Oh, Leah asked, do you have Bunkie Life apparel? So things like this. Yes, we do. And in fact, we'll be doing a really big announcement about that this coming week. So check out a really cool thing about Bunkie apparel.
You didn't tell me about this
I will tell you about it. You'll have to rep. You can be the model. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I think this is a great live stream. If anyone has any further questions or feedback, you know what? Eevee, can you ask everybody to go to this website here? Okay.
What website?
We'd love to hear about Eevee. And
Okay.
if they liked it. So go to bunkielife.com/livestream feedback. Tell us if you liked Eevee. Would you like to see more of her, less of her?
And please, if you're going to buy a bunkie, use code word Eevee. Please, please.
Okay, so
Please.
we're going to have a big bunkie sale at the end of the contest, but we're nowhere close to that. We got some days, okay? So
Use code
if you'd like to see
Eevee.
more Eevee, or if Eevee annoyed you and you just want all Dave, let us know by going to bunkielife.com/livestream feedback. Okay. Can you put a link in the comments to the contest. Yeah, bunkielife.com/contest. If you want to check it out. Okay. How is the email server working? It's hit and miss. I'm not gonna lie, we do our best. Okay, people are saying love Eevee.
Thank you.
Not a lot of comments about David right
Don't
now.
comment
Maybe I'm
at
out. Maybe I'm out.
David wants to steal the money from Eevee.
Okay. They said thanks Eevee, great stream. Once again,
Hooray.
I'm here too. I'm a human
Dad!
being. I'm just saying.
You owe me money.
Okay. Anyways, it was a great stream. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck to everyone in Michigan. Let me just go back and show you what the upcoming live stream scenario is. So, this is the next few days. We'd love to have you all out. So, Tuesday, how to build. Thursday, being a Bunkie Lifer. Sunday, why we do this. And then a bonus live stream of how to earn extra income from Bunkies. Check it out. Every single live stream starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, we're announcing the winner of the grand prize on Thursday, March 21st. And, of course, one more little comment before we go.
Hold on. I got a comment.
So daylight savings time. For people with small children, what I call this is the night of the long lines. Your children
He's mine.
need to go to bed, but they don't go to bed because it's daylight savings time. So this is Owen, our youngest, also an American citizen. And he's excited to be here and not in bed because daylight savings time. Have a great
he's cute.
Have a great evening. We'll
I'm
see you
sure
again
that
real
you
soon.
enjoyed Owen.
Get some sleep. You're going to need it.